Get ready with me. I'm gonna get glam for work, and I'm doing a really exciting pride flag inspired look today. We are doing the rainbow pride flag today. I want to do really colorful. I'm starting with my clindamycin phosphate lotion acne medication on dry skin. This, my azelaic acid, and my spironolactone are helping my skin clear up so much. I work a double today, probably outside. Gonna be doing a full glam just to make sure that it stays all day long. Ugh, I just plucked my brows last night and this is so satisfying. Clean off all the excess. Some of y'all were trying to steer me away from pimple patches, but these have been working such wonders. I just applied a little invisible star. Both of these down here closed completely while using pimple patches. So I'm just down to this guy, and from the side, they're all so flat. I'm like so proud of my skin. Just because I'm on acne medication doesn't mean that I'm forfeiting my skincare regimen. I'm still hydrating with my extensive skin prep for sensitive skin. Never gonna stop. New in my sensitive skin routine, the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. I've been loving adding this underneath makeup. It's really thin, moisturizing. I'm gonna try and squeeze out the last little bit of my Beauty of Joseon rice and probiotics sun relief. Not that much of it left. One of my favorite underneath makeup and for my skin type. The haters have been really quiet since my skin is trying to clear up because I feel like they know that I'm right. All this skincare needs to sink in for about 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm going to move on to my eyes. Love a little One Direction in the morning, y'all. I have the absolute loosest idea about what I want to do for my eye look. Tap out that concealer so it's not such a harsh line under the brow. MAC Painterly Matte Sculpt all over the lid. This is gonna help neutralize the actual lid tones, blending that into the concealer. Obviously gonna be using my Juvia's Place Culture palettes to be doing this rainbow look. From my Haze Honest Aussie Beverly Hills palette, I am dipping into this bone white shade all over the lid. I'm gonna feather this on. There are a few shades that I'm gonna have to outsource from other palettes because the Culture palettes don't have them. I'm laying a bright orange. This is gonna pull more red by the time we're done with the look. This is our first shade, rimming this around the inner corner. I'm not gonna take it past like the middle of my iris before I switch to the next brighter orange. Softly blending, ombreing these shades in together. Same brush and the same palette. I am dipping into a yellow now, doing the same technique. That is so sick. Adding a really light brown into the crease just to add some definition. Running that parallel to the wing that I just made. You can see the difference in tones. I'm adding this like greenish yellow versus this warm yellow. Blending a limey green into that. And then just a touch of teal to blend into the blue I'm gonna add. Transition shades are gonna make it look so much better. The tiniest flick of purple. I feel like that is sick as hell, and now I have a full hour to do my base. MAC Dazzle Liquid Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Not Scared to Sparkle. It is like a rainbow reflux. And I'm gonna put this in the center of the lid, in between our two little graphic liners. We'll finish this area once we get done with the base. Max View Fix color correctors in mint and in peach. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand. The skincare is really sunken in now, so I can just go straight in. My spironolactone is clearing my skin, but it's also like purging everything out. So now I'm getting new acne. Using the peach to cancel out any darkness, blood vessels. On my hand palette, I've always got my concealer cooking for a really long time. I'm gonna use this to spot conceal. This is a little bit thicker coverage now.
Yeah. Bestie! Little graphic liner?
Last night there was a huge thunderstorm and Rachel, Michelle's sister, slept over because their power went out. It was really fun. We watched Love Island. We had some wine. I'm softly blending out my color correction. I don't want to completely blend it. I just want to flatten it. Bronzing the face up with my Morphe Bronze and Tone Duo. This is in Maui Surf. You're the literal best.
You're welcome.
She just made me a PB&J. She just filled my water.
Look at your little cup in your shirt.
One of my least favorite things about working full-time now is how little I see Michelle. Like every single night when we get back, we're always like, I'm so late, but I finally listened to the entirety of Gigi Perez's new album and it is jaw-droppingly good. I've been slowly trying out all the shades of these Kosas. No. Just dropped that on my gray sweatpants. Look at it. The new Kosas multi-sticks. This is in the shade Muse. I haven't tried this shade yet. The eyes are so colorful. I'm gonna keep the cheeks pretty neutral. I love that you can also add these onto the lips just to be really cohesive. For some reason, this is the step that I add my lips now. House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. Wrap around my underpaint. Stamping this into the skin with a more rounded foundation top. Really quick blend, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and blend out the rest. really quickly. MAC pink color corrector underneath the eyes to brighten. Recently just cannot live without this step. I feel like it makes a really big difference. Now I need like half the amount of concealer I would normally use. In Real Life Filter Finish, concealer underneath the eyes. While the concealer's drying, just to save time, I'm gonna go into my Haze palette again, into this bright white outline, my brow bone. Ooh, this might replace my Fenty. Look at how insane that is. And like, it disappears from the front. Just like the foundation, I'm gonna start with a brush. Super soft pats over my pimple patch. Use my Infallible Blurfection setting powder from L'Oreal to get the whole face matte. Bronzing the face with my Fenty Shady Biz Sunstalker bronzer. One of my favorite matte bronzers. Oh, the most gorgeous cheek product. This Glow Play from MAC. This is in Ginger Luck. To add a little bit of pink peach coral, this Blist from Kosas. This Blushes Life Baked Blush are my favorite blush toppers. Lightly dusting this through the lid. This is just gonna add a little bit of depth. Brand new from the drugstore, this Hard Candy Glass Unlock Glass Skin Finish setting spray. I tried it yesterday, loved it. I'm gonna try it again. This is just gonna help melt all my powders. Also gonna use a setting spray that I know and love. As that dries, my Iridescent Strobe Light from Hourglass. This is such a beautiful highlight. A little bit more subdued than what I've got going up here. Once it's completely dried, I'm going in with the finishing powders and hitting my entire T-zone. Merit Lip Oil. I'm doing my lips just to finish out the face before I do the eyes. Filling in the brow with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Micro Stroke Brow Pen. I was thinking of doing kind of an elaborate under eye, but I really like how simple this is just with the graphic liner. I'm debating doing like a pink or purple or a brown. I'm just doing a really light neutral brown. I decided adding that bright white shimmer just to catch any of that redness that is going to kind of start to leak down. No lashes, and I'm actually gonna do kind of a more delicate mascara today. This is the Ane Waterproof Mascara. Literally fucking stunned. I'm so proud of myself.
You should be.
I feel so gorgeous.
Daddy!
Okay, I gotta go. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my gay pride flag. Get ready with me. Favorite videos to make in the entire world. And I always am really proud of myself. Proud, pride. Let me know what flag you want me to do next. Bye.